Recording. Okay, everybody, let's start. Right hand is going to give your left hand a nice rejuvenation, waking. Lymph nodes, definitely a little extra support every day, right? Pumping, boom, 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 and tapping. All these tiny little blood vessels that we do not see, we intend to wake them. Tapping and going up and tapping and going up, tapping and tapping, going up, tapping. One more, tapping. Same direction, brushing. Up along the whole arm, brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing. Same palm, we turn that palm open. Here, another lymph node station. Give it a little extra support. Tapping down. And tapping, down, and tapping. A little support by the station for sure. Tapping and tapping down. We're going tapping down. One more, tapping. And direction, brushing them. Down the river we go, brushing and brushing and brushing and letting go and brushing down. Same arm, shoulder, knee, elbow first. Give her a really nice release. Letting go. Fingers in the wrist, shake. Same arm, your right arm, one-sided wiggle, one-sided wiggle, one-sided wiggle. Right hand extends forward from the fingertips. We're going to give it now a nice stimulation. Right here, it's not just your lymph nodes, but your artery stations, right up along the neck. Give it a little extra tapping. Fingertips coming up, shoulder up in your neck, and tapping, going up, and tapping. All your vascular system gets a little stimulated every single day. One more tapping. Worst thing is to let the body sit around and get cold and get gray and get inflamed. One more. Tapping. And let's brush it out. Brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing. Same palm, we'll turn our palm open. Here, another lymph node station. We intend to give it a little extra care. Right? Very important to give it a little support, a little extra stimulation right by your lymph nodes everywhere. Okay, then we're going down, brushing and releasing. Down the river we go, release. Same arm, same side, a little one-sided wiggle, one-sided wiggle. Feel how far you can go with that stretching arm. One-sided wiggle. Just stay where you are, but we turn your palms out away from each other, right? One at a time, like you're wiping the window clean. Spreading of your finger, one at a time. Feel stability in your feet, and we start to almost favor the one side as you swing your arms, like you're wiping the window clean. And if you still feel stable, look at that hand. Follow the hand that's going back. Give your eye muscle a little stretch and also a little twist and turn for your cervical spine. Meanwhile, your feet is getting the message, oh, I really need to ground so I can assist for this almost like a little back bend stretch to happen. By the way, these ones look what happens to your cavity. It gets well stretched open. It prevents you from developing this, right? So once in a while, make sure you're doing this on the daily level. Now, if you feel stable, can I ask you to try, just a moment, can you try to do this thing, but you're walking forward? See if you can widen that window. You're reaching into the space behind you, but you're trying to walk your body forward in space. See if you can do a little combination of this gray-white arm stretch. Meanwhile, you're navigating in space. You are relying on the stability of your feet to ground you, to find its comfort zone, to find its confidence every step of the way. Make sure you activate your fingers and your toes as you spread your fingers open and land down with your feet. Okay, we'll come back to this, but let's go to then your hip station. Feet are underneath your hips, hands to the waistline. Use your hand to artificially induce a little bit of earthquake. And if that feels okay for the rest of your legs to come with, almost like you're standing on an earthquake a little bit. Let your lymph nodes, again, all these lymph nodes that you treated earlier, go for another stimulation. You got lymph nodes here, you got lymph nodes here, you got lymph nodes here, you got lymph nodes inside the cavity of your abdominals. Give them a little treatment. Okay, bend knees ever so slightly. Lubrication of your hip joint, very, very important. If our hip is stiff, our back is not going to want to move, right? Because it's all connected at the root, right at the base of your sacrum. Your hips connects to it, and also it connects to the spine that goes up and down your back. Okay, so lubrication of your hip is very important, not just for the hip, but also for your spine. Opposite now, rotation. All the inner organ that lives in this station will also appreciate you very much. So, yes. Both hands now, once you get that hip lubricated, you feel all right in that hip. Let's take both hands to your SI joint, up and down a bit. Now this up and down trajectory, your lower back should really feel rather nice and straight. Nice and straight, see if you can feel that. Run those hands vertically just up and down. Give your sacrum a little warmth, a little acknowledgement. Once you get it going, how about charge it, charge it, charge it. You can charge your body up a lot just with the movement, right? You can also lose a lot if you don't move at all, right? Okay, happy slap. I would say this is like the most important station in your body, energetically and physically. Right, outer leg, spreading out your hand, tapping now. Outer knee, outer ankle, only as far down as the body allows. And inner leg, very intuitive tapping, going up to your inner thigh. Here now, lymph node station, tapping, tapping, tapping. Round your hand back again. From your SI joint, splitting out to the side, outer leg down. And inner leg returning. Coming back, tapping, tapping, tapping. Lymph nodes again, a little extra stimulation. Outer leg, tapping down, down, down. Relax your neck as you look down. Inner leg, tapping, rounding, coming up. Tapping, tapping, tapping. Outer leg, looking down again. Shift the gaze down. Inner leg coming back. Boom, 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 boom. And outer leg down. One more, inner leg coming back. Just do your best. We're going to smooth it out now. Exhale down. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, down, letting go. Inhale, returning. Exhale, letting go. Inhale, coming back. Couple more, going down. Inhale and exhale. If you really don't have time, at least do the tapping and the brushing. At least you charge up yourself. You are also discharging all that you don't need. After this one, we return, coming back to the center. Okay, I'm going to ask you to have your belt or your strap handy. Measure it so that it's wider than the width of your shoulder. If you see me hang this right across my shoulder, it's a bit wider than my shoulder. Not terribly wide, but quite a little wider, right? Feet are underneath your hips. You want to be able to pull the strap right, left. Pushing of the strap up away from the body. One hand at a time, another hand at a time. See if you can feel for the full extension of it. Where is the full extension of it? When I lift up both hands together. Okay, how about a little bit of pulsation? Heels of your feet up and down, pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Release and feel that diaphragm being moved by the shaking. Gently bend the elbows, wiggle, wiggle, side to side. How about front and back? Feel for the mobility of that shoulder. Okay, how about your circular mobility? Imagine there's a shining disc above your head and you intend to make it a nice and shining halo. Polishing, 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 polishing. Opposite circle, anti-clockwise circle. Yes, dry cleaning, polishing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Polishing your halo. Don't forget to do that. Again, pushing now, both hands up, up. Deep breath, feel that breath expanding in the rib cage. To your right side as we gently bend your elbow to the right side. Inhale, push into the strap to come up. Bending of your left elbow, going gently down, down, down. Inhale, lifting of the strap, back to your right side. But this time, just come to that easy station where I can ask you to pulsate the body gently up and down a bit. Gently, gently. Give that left side a chance to really elongate itself. Before we return, can we press that strap away? Then coming back. Deep breath. Tune in your second side. Bending of your elbows, gently, gently. Come to gravity, come to gravity, come to gravity. Pressing of the strap away first before we reach back. Okay, just bending of your elbow casually, wiggle, wiggle, like you're doing a little dry cleaning. And front and back, front and back. Let's push that strap upstairs. Ready? One heel off the floor. Another heel off the floor. So you're getting your body to try out your beginning station of your balance. If this still feels okay, can I ask you, one foot off the floor. Next stage, another foot off the floor. One at a time, one at a time, one at a time. Okay, stay here, both feet are down. Pulsation, 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 pulsation. Can you push into the strap to elevate the heels off the floor for a moment? Exhale down. Yeah, sometimes it's very helpful if you have a wall behind you to play with this one. Okay, but if you don't today, don't worry about it, just in your own way. One at a time, if both heels off the floor don't feel safe, just play one at a time, that's all. Yeah, your hip is being lubricated, your spine's been lubricated, and let's use your shoulder work to assist you to lift your heels off the floor a little bit. That's it. Thank you for trying. Exhalation. I'm going to ask you to release your strap. Okay, your feet are in that same station. Let's go through these guys again. But feel how station 1, station 2, and station 3 are all connected. Right side. Station 1, shoulder. Station 2, rib cage. Station 3, right by the front corner of your right hip. Again, wiping the window clean. Turn the gaze towards that hand. Okay, if you still feel stable, I'm going to ask you to take a little walk again. Feel your feet. Remember, you did the 3 phase of your landing, heel, arch, and toe. Make sure your toes are just as well awake as your fingers. Wiping the window clean. These ones I like because it totally asks your posture to be really upright and to have a really open chest cavity. Okay, looking for that hand as you wipe the window clean on your side. So this is one of those things you could do. It's wonderful for your balance, but the coordination, because you're going forward, meanwhile you're taking your hands behind you. That's a very healthy combination for your brain neuron to navigate. All right, okay, let's come back to the middle. Okay, arm work, internal rotation, bend the elbow, opening up the windows, external rotation, internal rotation, finger, wrist, elbow, external rotation. Here we have almost closing, but not quite. Inhale, nice open rib cage, open chest. Okay, one at a time. Right hand, diagonally, let it down. Left hand, inhale, exhale, diagonally, let it down. Just practicing right hand again, ascend, descend, diagonally down. Left hand, spiralically, we're going to ascend by the midline. From the midline, we descend down to the side. One on each side with your hand. Inhale, exhale. From the side, it looks like you're doing this. Exhale down. Okay, ready? Let's go practicing the bottom part. Hands to the waistline first. Ready? Inhale, right foot off the floor. Exhalation, same station, right foot steps down. Left foot off the floor. Exhale, left foot steps down. If this is too much, just take it here. Don't worry about it. This is just plenty enough for your balance support. Left foot, toes on or off the floor. Exhale down. Try one more on each side. Your hands are here to somehow help you to be aware of your hip alignment. You kind of don't want to learn to practice a little bit like this. You kind of want to learn to keep your right and the left hip well adjusted so they are aware of each other. And this alignment will help you to find a way to engage your core in your balance. You can't really disengage your core when you take one foot off the floor. You just need to connect to it, find it, so you can even more connect to the firming of the core. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, land. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, left. Let me synchronize by counting for you. 3 steps. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, land 3. Inhale, 1, 2, and 3. Exhale, release 1, 2, and 3. Okay, shake it out as if you are ready to forget about it. Okay, shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Okay, let's try. I'll turn to the side so you can see the form better. Right hand, left knee. Inhale. Just in your same station. Exhale, 1, 2, and 3. Left arm, right foot. Inhale, let it flow, or just keep your toesies down. Exhalation, 1, 2, and 3. Practice this in your own station still. Inhale, 1, 2, and 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. We land in symmetry. Left hand, right foot. 1, 2, inhale, 3. Exhale, 1. Exhale, 2, core engagement. 3, we land. Try again, a little more in a casual way. Coordinating right and the left side of your hemisphere when I ask you to find opposite limb coordination. This is also very important one to nourish your brain neurons. Yeah. This is one of the main reasons I totally favor you, all of us, practicing balance, just because it's so invigorating for your hemisphere. Okay, few steps back. Let's give it a try, like we're taking few steps forward. Ready? Here we have it. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale. Exhale, forward step. Down. Heel, arch toes. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, pull your belly in. Descend, navel in. Lowering down, 1, 2, and 3. Land. Right elbow, left knee. 1, 2, 3. Ding, 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 ding. Exhale, forward step. 1, 2, and 3. Land. Again, inhale, left elbow, right knee. How about backward stepping? 1, 2, feel your toes, your arch, and then heel, land. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale. Navel seal, taking that backward step behind you. Right elbow, left knee again. Inhale. And exhale behind you. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale. Okay, let's go for a little walk now. On your own now, you can start to turn right or left, going forward, or you feel quite confident, you play with stepping backward. Okay? Again, over and over again, please don't overextend yourself. If this is too much, toesies to the ground. Exhale. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale. Turning or backward. Exhale. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale. Exhale. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale. Exhale, land. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale. Exhale, land. Find your own way back to your first station. Exhale. One more on each side. Left elbow, right knee. Exhale, down. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to return now. Back to that first station. Inhale, left elbow, right knee. I'm going to hold you here. Hold 1, hold 2, hold 3. Exhalation down. Right elbow, left knee, just that same station. Once you come up, I'm going to give you a little challenge. Hold 1, hold 2, hold 3. Back to that same station. Inhale, 1, 2, synchronize again, 3. Hold 1, hold 2, hold 3, 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3, we land. Right elbow, left knee, inhale, 1, 2, 3. Hold you 1, hold 2 here, hold 3 here. Exhale, navel seals, 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. Boom, you land. One more on each side. Left elbow, right knee. Beginning, middle. It's like sunrise, ending. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Last one, right elbow, left knee. 1, 2, 3. Hold 1, hold 2, hold 3. Exhale, 1, 2, there, and 3. We land. Very nice, you did it. I like the breath synchronicity because you keep your mind really, really centered. Something you want to really nourish for all your balancing practices. Okay, let's reach our right foot behind you. You get into your triangle base, right? Both hands to that front hip, left hip. Use your hand to induce a little bit of an earthquake going on now, front hip. Bending of the front knee so that knee is relatively above the ankle. Clockwise lubrication of that left hip. Clockwise lubrication. Your right hip will follow, but the initiator is in that left side. Okay, anti-clockwise left hip. Anti-clockwise. Okay, so this hip girdle, you know them as your hip girdle if you put your hand there. But it's literally, it's called the ilion spine. Anterior, posterior. If you run your hand from your hip girdle, your ilion spine, all the way back, closer towards your middle, your spine, right? This continuing extension of your ilion spine later ends up in your SI joint. Now go for that external rotation again. First, you use your left hand to feel what is that doing to the left side of your SI. Next one, you want to use your hand or your knuckles of the pad of your finger to give that left hip a really nice massage in conjunction with the hip circle. The best complement for your balance is all these hip lubrication, hip circles. So it frees up the energy in your hip. Otherwise, it gets really feeling very stuck afterwards. Okay, lubrication of that hip. Synchronize it with your ability to tend to these joints. The synovial fluid in your joint, they like the mobility, the movement. They also like a little pressure. So add to a little pressure as you massage this whole area. Body's gonna like it. You get better at tending to your body more than anybody else. Okay. Okay, let's imagine you're hanging on to an invisible strap. You had that strap before. We're going to lift that strap mighty high. Wiggle, wiggle, use that strap to usher you up a little bit higher. Deep breath, keep the strap steady. That way you come forward down with your spine relatively straight. Just halfway down, 1/3 or halfway down. Exhale, let go. Inhale, take up that invisible strap again. Use the strap to extend the spine. Lean your shoulder back a bit, like you're going for a little back bend. Push your strap forward in front of you so that you maintain the length of your spine on your way down. Bend knees slightly if you need to. Okay, one more. Take hold of your invisible thread. Pushing that thread up, bending of the front knee. Learn to suspend yourself in mid-space as you peel your back foot off the floor. Use the lifting of the strap to usher you to come up before you take your feet down again, releasing. Let go of the strap. Okay, left foot stepping behind you. Both hands to that front hip. Use your hand to induce a little bit earthquake pulsation motion. Your synovial fluid in your joints really appreciates this. Definitely. You don't want the last thing you want is you want the joint to be stiff and cold. Next thing you know, it becomes a bit inflamed. Clockwise circle first. Feel that right hip. Sometimes if you separate your feet a bit wider, you get a little more mobility here. And that is fine. You kind of want to favor the flexibility in the comfort zone, your mobility in your hip line up first. Okay, anti-clockwise lubrication. Your left hip will follow you, but let this be the initiator. Okay, internal rotation. Let's go back to external rotation again, because that happens principally a lot in your standing poses. So remember your anterior iliac spine. Take it, mark it all the way back. Find the posterior part of your iliac spine and add down to this circular movement, this external rotation, plus a little gentle pressuring type of massage. There you go. Sometimes, oftentimes the body likes it when you add a little pressure, like a pressuring, hugging kind of a massage, right? And also use the intelligence of your hand to navigate. It doesn't always have to be the same spot. Sometimes tenderness is somewhere else. Use your hand to navigate and you get better at it. You become a better attendant to your own body that is always there serving you. Body really appreciate when you also give back to it. By your own, by the way, there's nothing better than your own hands massaging your own body. I find that to be totally true. Yes, it just, you can exchange it that to other people. It's just different. Okay, self-healing is not to be underestimated. And how do you start? Just start touching, start caressing, start tending, massaging your own body parts. And let's take now your invisible strap. Use that strap to dictate the uprightness of that posture. Use that wiggle thing to climb up a little bit higher. Yeah, lifting of the strap, inhale, halfway down, exhale. Bend knee if you need to, coming down, down, down. Let go of the strap. Again, picking up of the strap, lifting. Now this time, can we go back with the strap a little bit? Yes. Now keep that little back bend on your way into your forward folding. Letting go. And this is very healthy. Lifting of the strap. Go for a little bit of back bend. Use the stability of this invisible strap to keep the body well extended. You can bend your knees, but keep the torso straight on your way down. Inhale, bring it back again. Lifting of the strap up away from you. Bending of the front knee. Can you push up high first to take that back foot off the floor? Sustain ourselves here for a moment before we return now. Lowering down, feet together again. Hands here or hands to your support. Pulsation, 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 pulsation. Release, release, release. Okay, one or both hands. Let's go for 3 circles together. Here we have, inhale. Best as you can, heels of your feet off the floor. We start to come up, squeezing of the leg. Find that nice circle. Midline, tracing of the midline to deliver. Heels of your feet back to the floor again. 2 more like this. Inhale, almost like you're tracing a disc of sun around you. open. Exhalation, tracing of the midline as we deliver the feet back to the ground again. One more together. This is the time of our journey together. Because it will never be the same again. Seal that practice by the center of your being. Sense of acknowledgement for our time together. Okay, everybody, that was very fun. Thank you, everybody, for sharing your practice.